Hello students. Now today let us do the questions which are based on addition and subtraction. As you all know, we have already done addition and subtraction of integer, and today let us do the questions which are based on these two operations. Now I have written these 5 questions and we will be taking up these are the only type of questions which you people can get. All right. Now question number 1. You have been given sum of two number. Alright. Sum of two number is -8. If out of that one number is 42, find the other number. You have been given sum is equal to -8. One number is 42. You have to find the second number. Now, what will be, how do we find the second number? Now for that, let us understand a very small example. Suppose you have sum of two numbers, say 20. Alright. If one number is 10, obviously what will be the other number? Other number will be 20 minus 10, that is 10. If one number is 12, the other number has to be 8. Right? We want the sum to be 20. If one number is 12, the other number has to be 8. If one number is 11, the other number has to be 9. How do we get this? We just get this by subtracting this number from the sum. So the same thing we are going to do here also. If we want to find out the second number, how are we going to do? We will subtract from the sum. We will subtract from the sum that one number. Alright. Now sum is -8. One number is 42. Now you can see 42 is a positive number, so I need not write it inside the bracket. I'll simply write down 42. And now we all know we have to use our story which helps us to solve this integers. This is 8 rupees loss, another day 42 rupees loss again. So total milake it becomes 50 rupees loss. That means the other number is -50. Since it is a word problem, we must write down the answer statement as well. So this is our first question. Now let us do the second question. In second question also, we have been asked the same type of question. Question number 2. You have been given sum of the two number is -15. One number is -18. So what is the other number? And we already have discussed it will be sum minus one number, and sum is -15 minus now one number. This number is a negative number, so we have to enclose it within the bracket. Alright. Now we all know this is -15 and minus of -18. Matlab additive inverse of -18 is +18. So answer is 3. That means what is the other number? So we have to write down the answer statement. Therefore the other number is 3. Now our third question. Question number 3. Sum of three numbers is. Sum of three numbers is given. Instead of two number, we have been given the sum of three number. First number is -8. Second number is given, which is -6. You have to find the third number. Alright, this is the question now. Now let us take a very simple example. Say we have sum three number sum we know. Suppose it is 9. If one number is 1, second number is 3, then what is the third number? And we all know 3 plus 1 is 4, and we want total 9. That means we should have 5. How did we get this 5? 5 plus 3 plus 1 will become 9. So we got this number. How did we get? From 9 we subtracted the sum of 1 plus 3. From 9 we subtracted 4, answer was 5, and that has helped us to tell the answer of the third one. The same way we have to do it here also. Just take, when you don't understand, take a small example for yourself. You are easily able to play with the whole number, counting number. Take any counting number instead of that and work it out and find out what will be, how to solve that sum. So this is sum of 3 numbers minus sum of 2 numbers. So we can write in the simplified way, in simplification form, or mathematically we can write like this. From minus 12, from the sum of 3 numbers, we have to subtract the sum of 2 numbers. So sum of 2 numbers is minus 14. This. So we have minus 12, minus of minus 14 is plus 14, answer is 2. Alright, that means what is the third number? The third number is plus 2. Now let's do the fourth sum. Question number 4. Is subtract. We have to subtract. What is to be subtracted? The sum of this. This is an English statement which needs to be written mathematically. क्या subtract करना है? Sum of these 3 numbers. Now sum of these 3 numbers is minus 2 plus 3 प्लस माइनस 5. इन तीनों नंबर का सम को क्या करना है? सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. फ्रॉम किससे सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है? वी हैव, व्हेन वी आर सब्ट्रैक्टिंग, हमें 2 चीजों का ध्यान देना है. किससे किसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है? तो इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है. वी रोट इट इन मैथमेटिकली वी रोट, एंड फ्रॉम द सम ऑफ दीज 3. सो फ्रॉम द सम ऑफ दीज 3, हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू राइट द सम ऑफ दीज 3? minus 8 plus minus 6 plus minus 12, these 3, sum of these 3 numbers we have to subtract. So we get, from here we get minus 26, 8 rupees का loss, 6 rupees का loss, और फिर 12 rupees का loss, total मिला के 26 rupees का loss. And here 2 rupees का loss और 5 rupees का loss मिलके 7 rupees का loss और 3 rupees का profit. So overall अभी भी loss में जा रहा है, but it is reduced to minus 4. We got the answer of this. Be careful, you have a minus sign. इसको आपने बिल्कुल touch नहीं किया. You have touched this, you wrote the answer. And very carefully inside the bracket, because we were getting a negative sign. So whenever you get a negative sign, see that you enclose it within the bracket. So it's plus 4 minus 26, answer is minus 22. So this is the answer for this. Now let's do the last sum, question number 5. From the sum, अब आप देखो किससे किसको subtract करना है, subtract करना है, sum of, from the sum of this. So we can also do in the word problem in the other way. We can present our answer in one more way also, and that is, suppose we write sum of minus 6 and minus 8. Let us first find out the sum of this. It is minus 6 plus minus 8, which becomes minus 14, right? Now let us find the sum of minus 3 and minus 8 also. So minus 3 plus minus 8 minus 11. We got the answer for this also. Now what does our question say? Subtract the sum of this, subtract from the sum of this, subtract the sum of this. So from, that means from minus 14 subtract minus 11. So this way also you can present your answer. इसमें ज़्यादा steps लगेंगे. That requires just one mathematical expression that you can say, that is called expression. एक मैथमेटिकल एक्सप्रेशन आपके पूरे स्टेटमेंट को इंग्लिश को मैथ्स में कन्वर्ट कर रहा है. अदरवाइज यू हैव अनदर मेथड बाय एक्सप्लेनेटरी स्टेटमेंट्स. फ्रॉम दिस वी हैव टू फ्रॉम दिस from 14 you have to subtract minus 11. So we know minus 14 plus 11 which becomes minus 3. So the answer for this is minus 3. Now suppose I make a minor change, say in this question, say question number 6, from the absolute value of sum of this. So how do we do this? Absolute value of minus 6 and minus 8 will be what? Absolute का ये symbol है and minus 6 और minus 8 के sum का absolute value का symbol like this. So we have this minus 6 minus is minus 14 and the answer is 14. Absolute value is 14. Or we know sum of minus 3 and minus 8 is minus 11. So subtract from 14 minus 11. So from 14 you have to subtract minus 11. So answer becomes 14 plus 11, which becomes 14 plus 11 is 25. Alright. So I have added to those 5 questions one more question which was based on the absolute value. तो कुछ भी question दिया जा सकता है. I can even write from minus 18 subtract. So it is the same. If you understand absolute value, then you will be able to do anything, whatever has been asked. So that's all. Thank you.